Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Vroom on the Atari ST, originally released in 1991 by Lancor. I believe that's how you say the name. It's a 1991 Formula 1 arcade-based racing game, but all the background is done partially with polygons, which means in 1991 this was way ahead of its time. Now, am I right in thinking that the Atari ST was better than the Amiga at doing polygons? I'm sure I saw that somewhere or read that somewhere. By all means, correct me. This is a game, this is the data disc expansion pack actually. I'm playing this on my Super Console X and it actually works. So this provides a whole extra bunch of you know, tracks and options to the game. There is also an expansion pack that allows you to do multiplayer, so I'm not sure how that worked, but yeah. I became familiar with this game because there's so many options in this. That I played a game on the Mega Drive. I have a gameplay video of it. I forget what it's called, so you don't need to tell me because I have played it. But it uses this game engine, only you're on a bike. And I was like, this is well impressive, but I could never get Vroom to work on the Amiga because it came out on the Amiga in 1992 and also MS-DOS. Atari ST first. Yeah, I could never get Vroom to work on the Amiga on my A500 Mini. It just crashed. And I've tried it on this Super Console X, and it runs, but it runs way too quickly and there's a few issues. But this, he says, I've not actually tried the expansion pack. I've tried the regular version. Runs dandy and looks and sounds amazing. Let's get a go. Let's give it a go. I have cut out all the loading times, or some of them. Top left, map. Top right, information. Accelerate is up, down is brake. Obviously the cars aren't polygonal. I love that word. So it does suffer from the fact that, you know, you're accelerating, well, it suffers from the fact that the control pad for this Console X is awful. But shit. But yeah, I'm not a fan, I've said it before, I'm not a fan of leaning on the D-pad and then having to steer at the same time. It does compromise your control. But this is a game from the early 90s on the Atari ST. Oh, was that a power slide in a Formula 1 car? Well, no, was it? No, I'm telling you, it was. Right, so you don't immediately die if you hit the scenery. Look at that! And also, when you go under them, it goes dark. Even if you go under, like, just that. Which is quite a nice effect. Also, I do like that to, you know, give the feeling, sensation, if you will, of speed. Can you hear it? When you go under, you go. Oh, playing nice. I don't know what it says. I don't want to look up because shit will find my face. This is tits quick. This is well impressive. I'm not sure I'm so much a fan of the darkness effect. Darkness, everybody, darkness, points to the quote. Because it kind of gives that, I've got a bad AV cable effect, if you know what I mean. You know when the colours used to go slightly off? Oh! If you had a dodgy lead, did my wheels come off? No. I'm spinning. Did my wheels come off? I don't know what my position is. Lap information is at the top. I got a chance to check them when I had a leisurely ride across the scenery. What's that? This is hard. Oh. I thought it was arcade so I could just go as fast as I want, but obviously some sort of braking into the corners, maybe accelerating out, possibly in order. Have I just been lapped? Shocking, shameful if you will. I've never played this before though, to be fair, and at least when you play it on the Mega Drive, even though you're on a map bike, fuck. Hey, it buffed out. I was going to say that'll never buff out, but it did. Yeah, you get to use a button for accelerate and brake, which makes a massive difference. These are my excuses. I am sticking to them. The undulation is amazeballs as well. Shit. See, that's what I get for being careful and trying to go around him, because they don't try. Look how narrow it is. They never try and go around you, because obviously if they hit you, it doesn't affect them in any way whatsoever. What are those two little things that keep going up every time I get air? Also, if you don't take your finger off accelerate, or you do take your finger off accelerate, you stay the speed. Just notice there's a little clock in the car. Speedo, if you will. Nice attention to detail there. Yeah, but the speed stays where it was, so obviously that would be how I have to try and play this game. Oh look, I've got a score. Does it get reset every time I crash? Just enjoy the scenery. I'm not going to win anything. But you know, much like modern society that's become completely pussified, well, you'll get a participation award. Oh. Even that, what are they? Well, so what is it? They're not polygonal, but they are super smooth and whatever. Maybe they are. I don't think they are. I'm not, obviously. I look like a go-kart as well. You look like a go-kart in every Formula 1 game from this period, don't you? That was lucky. 5 laps, I believe, the title screen said. Obviously my wing mirrors are pointless. I mean, that's just an effect, isn't it, that appears in them. Look at him! That's so smooth! Contrast that to Super Monaco GP on the 16-bit micros. And that's buttery. Shit. I think it's smoke in it. Okay, my hand size compared to my car. That could have been really awkward then. I would have liked in-game music. Maybe there is. I'll press M. No, there isn't. But I guess they're going for, you know, the effects of speed and trying to make it all intense and shit with these sound effects. I.e. an angry wasp trapped underneath a cider glass on a pub bench. I like the fact that I got air, but it was that took my wheel off. Let's see if we can change track. Let's see if I can get a white stick. Let's see if I can actually finish and or win. Do I have to type anything? I don't want to type anything. I just want my participation medal. I know why it's called Vroom. I just don't like arcade, racing, demo, train. Shall we go with train? I think we'll go with train. I wish it remembered the fact that I set it to auto and joystick. Ooh, 1 lap. Fuck it, we'll go for 2. I do like the fact that it is so arcadey and easy just to set up stuff like that, but yeah. Right, yeah, train. Yeah, I just think it deserves a better name. Tits quick Formula 1 racing game. Got a certain catch. Ooh. That's good for my tappets. We are on a different track, aren't we? Obviously not having to focus on enemy. Is that the right correct descriptive term? I don't know. But they are the enemy, aren't they? So that allows me to concentrate a little bit more. Ooh! I should probably be looking at the map. Top left. To work out, you know. These are all real tracks, I'm assuming. But yeah, to work out where the bastard bends are. Does it show? I was looking at the map. That's what happens when you look at the map. It's doing that. Oh, look at that. Cheeky, saucy, tasty. Itchy tasty. Points to the quote. Well, it's not really a quote. You know what I mean. See who gets that one. I'm looking at the map again, which is just asking for shit. But I don't know if I can see me on it. I am well impressed with this. I was well impressed with it on the Mega Drive, to be fair. You do not expect... I panic break then. You do not expect polygons to pop up in games this early. At least on the micros and other home systems. Well, to be fair, in the arcades for at least a year. Oh! It's always that... What? Again... Funny what it takes. Well, oh, hang on. train and there are other cars. So why did were they, I don't know, my wingers don't work. I'll learn how to talk in a minute. Were they with me at the start? And I just blew them away because I was at the front of the grid. I thought it was going to take me to the track itself then. Yeah, not so much a fan now of that little darkness effect. It keeps making me think the game's wigging out. But not as wigging out as my actual ability to play it. Again, Super Console X. Pad. Doesn't help in these situations. See? Yeah, dark, light. I mean, I get what they're going for. Maybe it's just modern gaming sensitivities that make me not like that, and words that actually sound like English when they come out my mouth. I can't get over how smooth the cars are. I don't know what reviews this got. I'm assuming it got fantastic reviews, because there was nothing like this. When did Hard Driving come out? Which, to be fair, is nothing like this. Because this actually has a frame rate. Again, my shyness is letting it down. But to be fair, kids, this is my first go. Undulation, check. Brakes. Oh, are we still on first lap then? Because obviously, this is the same track then, my bad. Brake! I don't know why I shouted then. Voice recognition in a Formula 1 car from 1991. You know, when Formula 1 was still good and fun to watch, because it's shite now. Also, Lewis Hamilton, pay your fucking taxes. I'm rich. I don't want to pay my taxes because I'll be slightly less rich, but still enormously rich and far wealthier than any of you poor bastards. Also, I like to land my private jet on islands and pick up the plastic so it looks like I'm green. Did I mention that I flew my private jet there and I'm a Formula 1 driver? You're not green. Now pay your fucking taxes. Oh. I'm not, yeah. I would suggest some level of practice may be in order. Everything appears to be in order. Points for the quote. We're going to go for... What? No. Thank you. Nine now. Jesus. Racing. Why does it reset every time you... Oh, it's forcing me onto bollocks to it now. Why does it reset every time? Can I not change the lap? Fuck it. You change. That's stupid. It should set it as a default and then you should be forced to change it. I know, first world problems. Start. Also, I don't know if that's an emulation thing, but I haven't actually edited any loading times out because they really don't appear to be that bad. Same track. Right. I can't see, the map is the downside to this game, but it's also to its credit is it's so fast that you literally, the map is pointless because you look at it so cursively that you can't spot, even if you're on it, a dot. Wish we had a video recording and we could watch the dot in the morning. Points to the quote. So by the time you look up at it and then you look down, I brake then too hard, shit's found your face and you've lost a wheel and a position apparently, even though we're training. Oof. Yeah, colour me impressed, despite how shite I am at playing this. See, I'm keeping my speed. Oh, actually no, did it depreciate then? Even though I think it holds its place. It's such an unnatural thing to do though, isn't it, in an arcade game? Brake. You just want to go flat out. It's the law. I think Outrun taught us all that. Oh, look at him! AI! Shit, we should all go on strike then, like those pussy-ass writers. Because look, I was foiled by AI. I got some news for you, all you pussy-ass writers, based on the shit that's on Netflix and fucking Disney Plus. and all the woke agenda and shite that's out there right now, I would be scared of AI, because my fucking Spectrum could write a better fucking show than you got. Oh, no, don't. Still, I let me enjoy how impressive the polygons are. If you had this back in the day on the Atari ST and on the Amiga, which got seconds, dodgy seconds, sloppies if you will, I'd love to know what you thought. I mean, literally, was it a country mile? I'm bringing that phrase back, by the way. Ahead of every other racing game at the time. I mean, I'll take this over fake pseudo sprite skaters on the 16 bits, definitely. Although I do have a soft spot for Monaco GP on the Amiga, even though it's balls hard. There we have it. Vroom! Albeit the data disc expansion pack, which I imagine it plays essentially exactly the same and just gives you a bunch of extra real life tracks. On the that was a mouthful. On the Atari ST. Oh look. As always, thank you very much for watching. Look at this. And I'll see you later.